to travel. My name is Chanel. Please like and subscribe.
我们今天带大家来老城区这边有很多漂亮的标志性的建筑，尤其是像我身后方，大家看一下，这边有很多像这种法式的老建筑。我们还会带大家去看几个有名的广场，以及他们的老街，还有这边这附近漂亮的一些教堂。Let's go！ 这边是 CEC 皇宫，它这里是一间银行，那在1896年的时候就已经建造到现在了。目前它还是有在工作的，所以我们是不能进去参观，但是我还是想要碰运气进去屋看，可不可以让我开一下？走吧。
The CEC Palace.The CEC Palace is one of the most glamorous buildings in Bucharest. It is the headquarters of CEC Bank. The construction work started in 1897 and was inaugurated in 1900 by King Carol I and Queen Elizabeth. The CEC Palace is said to be one of the strongest buildings in Bucharest.During the 1977 earthquake, only the glass dome got affected, with little and insignificant damage to the rest of the building. The palace is beyond all doubt a jewel which complements the architectural patrimony and Victory Avenue.
在 CEC 的正前方，这边是国家博物馆了。来这边的话，记得是星期三到星期天才有营业的。那他们这边有展出很多从史前时代到现在的一些历史文物，我们一起过去看一下。
The National History Museum of Romania.The National History Museum of Romania, founded in 1972, is one of the emblematic institutions of Romanian culture. The museum displays historical artifacts from Romania, from prehistoric times up to modern times. It consists of around 80 exhibition rooms. At present, the National History Museum of Romania presents two great permanent exhibitions: the Historical Treasure,and a copy of Trajan's Column.
所以这边这个老街这里很漂亮哦，像这上面都是这些玻璃装置，在这里有被称为是小巴黎之称。
Maca Villacross Passage. How did the passage get its name?Originally, there was an inn in the place nowadays occupied by the passage. The old inn was bought by Petrus Seraphim, who gifted it to his daughters as dowries. Daughter Polyxena married in 1843 Xavier Villacruz, the chief architect of Bucharest at that time, so the inn was renamed after him. While daughter Anastasia married Mihalache Maca,who built luxury shops on their part. One branch of the passage was called Villacross, while the other one was called Maca, after the old owners.
这边它这里是有两条这个叉形的道路，两边都是有一些水烟的餐厅。这边就是他们最有名的这个埃及的水烟餐厅了。那我们去下一个地方喽。现在在老城区的街道这边发现了一间非常古老的教堂，它这边我看了一下，它是300多年之久了。可以看一下它这个墙上的壁画，看起来就是非常有历史了。
Stavropolios Monastery.The Stavropolios Monastery is an Eastern Orthodox monastery for nuns in central Bucharest, Romania. The name Stavropolios means the city of the cross. The church was built in 1724. Over time, the church suffered from earthquakes, which caused the dome to fall. The dome's paintings were restored at the beginning of the 20th century.One of the monastery's constant interests is Byzantine music. expressed through its choir and the largest collection of Byzantine music books in Romania.
这边又是另外一间 CEC 的分支了。那我在这边买了一个纪念品，罗马尼亚的小磁铁。看一下这个周围这边，这里就是老城区最热闹的酒吧一条街了。加勒斯特里面算是最古老的教堂之一了，它就也是在 CEC 的对面。看一下这边超级多的鸽子了，对，喂了一下鸽子。
The Slattery Church. The Slattery Church was originally built probably of wood around the middle of the 17th century. It was richly endowed by the founder with shops, cellars and states, becoming one of the richest monasteries in the country in the 18th century.
现在在卡罗广场这边，后面这里是卡罗大学，但是它现在已经没有在营运了。那这个的广场这里有一个卡罗一世的雕像。那再我们看一下这边，这里就是艺术博物馆了。
Carol I University Foundation. Carol I University Foundation was built in 2013 with a scholarship program designed for young people with outstanding performances. From the letter that Carol I wrote on May 3, 1891, he said that he wanted to establish an institution for the benefit of the university youth in the country, which would provide students with a meeting venue equipped with a library that is always open, where they could fulfill their love of study. The content of this letter became the guidance in establishing Carol I University Foundation.
就在卡罗广场的旁边有一个革命广场，那边也有一个很标志性的建筑，我们过去看一下吧。这里就是革命广场了，萱萱你看一下，这个黑黑的是什么？很像马铃薯，对不对啊？有没有像是串烧一样被串在上面？
The Memorial of Rebirth. The Memorial of Rebirth is a memorial in Bucharest that commemorates the struggles of the victims of the Romanian Revolution of 1989, which overthrew communism.
Wow.
It features as its centerpiece a 25-meter-high marble pillar reaching up to the sky, upon which a metal crown is placed. The monument was heavily criticized for being a mix of incompatible artistic elements and having low quality. It costs 5.6 million lei, but locals don't like it, and they call it potato on a stick.
在这个大马铃薯旁边，这里就是革命广场了。这里有了一个伟人的雕像，后面这里是政府机关的部门。这里就是在雅典娜神庙旁边的一个 Classelescu Church。哇，你看一下它这个跟我们一般，你看一下这个跟我们一般看到的不太一样哎，它是红砖头的，难道是3只小猪的猪老弟盖的？我们进去一探究竟吧。
Sacrațulescu Church. Sacrațulescu Church is an Eastern Orthodox church in central Bucharest. It was built in 1720 until 1722. During the communist period, its demolition was expected, but luckily it was saved. The church was damaged during earthquakes in 1940 and 1977, and during the revolution in 1989, and it was repaired many times. The last restoration began in 1996 and lasted until 2003. and the old painting was partially washed.
“我们现在来到了最后一个教堂了，这是 Butano Church。看一下他们的这一个是比较现代感的教堂，跟前面几个有点不太一样了。它这个年份也是非常久远了。那我们进来参观一下喽。
Biserica Butanu. Butanu Church is an Orthodox church in Bucharest. At this church, there is a fragment of the relics of St. John James. The history of the church dates back to 1682, when a master named Mihul built a wooden church dedicated to the beheading of St. John the Baptist. Butanu Church has, by tradition, only a men's choir, not a mixed choir.
一趟一日游已经结束了，在这边的建筑师都非常的厉害，他们的这个设计是不是都很漂亮啊？而且都是有带着法国的元素，难怪很多地方都称为是小巴黎。那大家还喜欢我们罗马尼亚什么地方呢？欢迎在底下告诉我们哦。
对，
拜拜。
拜拜。
喜欢我们频道的朋友，麻烦帮我们按赞、订阅、加分享，以及开启小铃铛，日后会有更多有趣好玩的影片跟大家分享哦。
Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.